Resilience Institution. אני שמחה מאוד להיות כאן, וג'ינסה מאוד שמחים
And we're very happy to be back today. JINSA is the Jewish Institute for National Security Affairs. We have 20,000 members in the United States who are dedicated to a strong United States defense capability. It's our belief that the United States has to be strong enough and perceived to be strong enough to defend itself, its interests, and its allies. We also believe that a strong United States and Israel security relationship is one of the interests that the United States should pursue, which is sometimes awkward because you have a very large country and a very small country. And the United States is, as someone said this morning, a country with a 360-degree view of the world. The United States looks everywhere in the world for security issues that it needs to deal with. Israel is a country that defends itself. The IDF is the Israel Defense Force. Nevertheless, some of the problems, some of the issues, and some of the thinking between a very large country and a very small country end up being on the same plane. The three American officers that I have here with me today spent yesterday at the Institute for National Security Studies in Ramat Aviv talking about issues related to war and security, but they were not issues about tanks and planes and ships. It was more a discussion of philosophy and the definition of what it is that military people do to keep us safe. You have to define your enemy, which, if you think that's an easy job, it is not an easy job. You have to define what constitutes victory. What do we think victory is? What do our enemies think victory is? What do you fight with in the wars of the present day and the future day? Tanks and drones and guns for sure. But our enemies also fight with the media, with non-governmental organizations, with the Goldstone Report, with the perception of victory and the perception of defeat. And if we don't do those things as well, we will not be well placed to fight the next war. So these and the other questions are the underpinning of the subject of our panel this afternoon, and that is counterterrorism and counterinsurgency, the wars of the 21st century. And what I'm going to do is introduce each panel member in turn. First, we have Major General retired David Grange. General Grange retired after 30 years of service in the United States Army. His final position was Commanding General of the 1st Infantry Division. During his military career, General Grange served as a Ranger, a Green Beret, an aviator, an infantryman, and a member of Delta Force. He has served literally 360 degrees around the world. He's been in Vietnam, Korea, Grenada, Russia, Africa, the Warsaw Pact countries, the Middle East, Southeast Asia, Northeast Asia. So when you look at the United States as having a 360-degree view of the world, General Grange is the embodiment of the 360-degree view. General Grange?
Thank you, Shoshana. Appreciate that introduction. And thank you for the opportunity to be here today. I'd like to start off thinking about the conferences we've had the last 2 days. And it's quite apparent that today, as we sit in here, as it has been throughout history, that the use of terrorism, insurgency, unconventional